I have a totally different school of thought when it comes to Nigeria system. I don't know why so many people don't want to reason what is going on. Like they try to see the reality and they bypass it. And that is what then the Farotimi call the Onodo uprising. Now, why am I saying this? We don't have a leadership problem in Nigeria. This thing I'm saying may be disputed by so many people. People with Okocha don't know what he's saying. But pay attention before you say something contrary to this concept. We don't have a leadership problem in Nigeria. Anybody that tells you that we have a leadership problem, the person should watch this video first. Now, do you see that a child marriage is being celebrated in Nigeria? Like as I speak to you now, they are doing very mass wedding of children. You can even see it on the line. They are posting it. Okay? This is contrary to Nigerian constitution, right? You want Nigeria to be great, right? Then is it a leadership problem that made people to celebrate a child marriage? No, it's not a leadership problem. It's an identity crisis. It is an identity crisis. Nigeria is not one. And that is why so many things in Nigerian constitution are not being obeyed. Like they are not obeyed by 50% population of Nigeria. They are not loyal to Nigerian constitution and they can never be. Identity crisis. Identity crisis. You are telling me that child marriage should be celebrated in my country. I said, no, I don't want to be part of people that celebrate child marriage. My 12 year, I have a daughter. Okay. As a father, I have a daughter. You mean like my daughter should get married at the age of 10, 11, 12? God forbid. God forbid. I don't want to be part of it. You want to be part of it, right? No problem. Oh, you may say it is Muslims now. What happened to your constitution, Nigeria constitution? Then, if we come out to tell you that Nigeria should be divided, you say we are evil. But Nigeria is totally divided into two. Nigeria is clearly divided. Nigeria is clearly divided. This is a Olodo uprising. You ignore the fact and speak because you just want to speak for people to call you patriotic or you are good. You see this problem that you people are creating. Oh God. It is going to haunt the future. It is going to haunt and hurt people coming in the future. Generations to come. Imagine the way Nigeria is retrogressing, going deep, 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 deep into the hands of these people. I am saying this because I just want you to understand the truth. I want you to answer this simple question. Why are people celebrating child marriage, which is contrary to Nigerian constitution? And police will be there to guide them. Everybody will clap for them. This is because Nigeria is a divided nation. Nigeria is not one. And you supporting that this thing should continue, I want you to understand that it is evil. It is evil in my sight, but in other people's sight, it's not evil. It's a good thing. Do you see where we are different? Do you see where we always come out to tell you people that we are not one? Not because we are quarreling. Not because we are quarreling. We are not one. Like, we don't have the same thing in common. And this identity crisis now shifts into the real constitution in Nigeria. Yeah, Nigerian constitution is not supreme. Okocha Marcel is saying this. Nigerian constitution is not supreme. If Nigerian constitution is supreme, why are they doing peace deal? Where is peace deal in Nigerian constitution? Integrating terrorists into the society. But that is Sharia law. You don't get it? That is Sharia law. Why child marriage? That is Sharia law. Not Nigerian constitution. But Nigerian constitution can't stop it now. And anybody who comes out to tell you that this thing will not affect Christians, the person is an Onodo. Last time, I spoke with a family that they cut off the hand of 11 years old Christian girl for refusing to marry the bandit. My child is not up to the age that's supposed to get married. They cut off her hand. You people don't listen to news. You people don't understand what is going on. Then, this issue will go a long way to hunt Christians down. Kano State, as I speak to you, go to Vanguard News, go to everywhere. They are calling for both Christians and Muslims to partake in this early marriage and the mass marriage they are doing. Then, for your mind, you are just sitting comfortably in your couch, in your home, like nothing is going on. They are doing it little by little. They are conquering little by little. And this influence is rising little by little. Like I used to say, they are not that urgent in doing it. They are not fast in doing it, but this is systematic something that they are doing it gradually. They are strategic, but they are not desperate. Okay? Or should I say, I don't think desperate is the right word I'm supposed to use. They want to do it where you won't even look at it that this is wrong thing that is going on. Now, most of people who believe in Sharia in the Nigerian army, they are working with terrorist leaders. They don't obey Nigerian constitution. They obey Sharia law, affirming and reaffirming the mandate that Sharia will take over the whole country. That is not leadership failure. I am warning you. That is not a leadership failure. That is not a leadership failure. It is identity crisis. There is difference between identity crisis and leadership failure. You can get a good leader to solve a leadership failure. You can't get a good leader to solve identity crisis. No, you can't get a good leader to solve identity crisis. But the people can solve the identity crisis by recognizing and upholding their identity and their culture. No, you see the culture of Sharia, it is going to spread down south. Many people may be alive then, many people may not be alive then, but people will cry. People will cry because of they fail to speak today. And they call people who are speaking today evil. I do not see anything bad in what I believe is the solution to all these things. No, I do not see anything bad that we come together. I have interviewed so many of my friends who are Muslim. There is nothing you will do that will make Nigerian constitution above Sharia law. In their mind, in their affairs and everything, you are wasting your time. Then why can't they give them this Sharia country? Because Boko Haram said they need a Sharia country. Israel said they need a Sharia country. All these people are civil army militia. What they are fighting for is for Sharia country. Okocha Marcel did not say this. They, the terrorists, are saying this. And you can see it that people who are in the government are still wanting this Sharia country. It's not bad to give these people their country, divide this nation, even though into 20. Let every culture, value system go in there. This is the only solution to this. If you say I'm lying, may God keep you alive. Identity crisis cannot just be solved by leadership. Because this is their way of life. Oh. It's their culture. Are you going to kill the whole people that believe in Sharia? No, you can't kill them. But I want to warn you about one thing. Everybody that believes in Sharia, they can't get other people to believe in Sharia through influence alone. They must do it with the barrier of gun. I am not here to be politically correct. I'm here to talk sense to you. I'm here to make you understand what is going on. Oh, you are a father, right? Why can't you give your daughter out in 8 years if you love Nigeria so much? No, you love Nigeria, right? So much. You love the system. You don't want to identify, call it what it is. You don't want to define the problem. You don't want to understand that Sharia is the problem. You don't want to understand that Islamization is the problem. You want to call it lack of leadership. Who told you it's a lack of leadership? I don't believe it's leadership failure. You understand? This is a very sensitive something. See, let's take this thing to leadership schools. Let us go and do research and analyze this. You will come out. Your hypothesis will still come to my result. I did not just come to camera to say what I'm saying. You can't solve identity crisis with leadership. So if somebody like Yusuf, that chairman, will come and tell you that, this there are some political words they use. I know they use it because of politics, okay? They use it because of politics, like P2B is not marketable in the north. Who told you that P2B is not marketable in the north? There are so many people in the north who love P2B, right? As a politician. But they do not love him as a leader to lead them. They love P2B. But many people don't love P2B to lead them. Why? Because he's an infidel to them. Haven't you seen something like this? Let the bandits be killing us as far as P2B is not the president. So you think that thing comes from ignorance something? No, it's an ideology. Oh, that infidel, that Christian want to rule? No, it is better we all die. Allah takes life, Allah brings life. Let us die so that an infidel will not be president. This is a school of thought. It's not something that maybe you will say it is a leadership failure. There is nothing like a leadership failure in this scenario. So a lot of people are still believing that it is a leadership failure. Good luck. Because from 1999, we have been seeing such things like a leadership failure. This is leadership failure. This is this is that. But at the end, you change leadership as if that is where the solution lies. At the end, we'll be repeating one thing. No, we'll just be repeating one thing. Everybody in Nigeria who believes in Sharia don't want Nigerian constitution. They don't want Nigerian constitution. I am telling you this. And gradually they are going to remove it. They will remove it and they will bring Sharia. And this is the reason why I want this thing to happen like in peace. Let them go to their own separate country, while people with other different ideologies will go to their separate country. If not, all this fight, killing, it will continue. Nobody can stop it. This is just only the reason why the Minister of Defense, Bello Matawande, told Nigerians 4 days ago that only God can solve this killing in Nigeria. A Minister of Defense. You don't know the reason why he was saying that. And you are talking about leadership. Well, you can't say and think what you don't know, but I'm telling you the reality. The solution is simple. Very, very simple. We are wasting our time, wasting human souls. As I speak to you today, the 1st of July, almost 12 people are already dead. Why? How? What if you watching me are part of people who are dead, who have died now? How will you feel? So you mean this thing is good, let it continue? No, there is a solution to this. A very simple one. Divide Nigeria into many countries.